T1D Dad here again, and today I thought I'd go over test strips and something that I come across after dealing with my insurance company. I'm not going to say my insurance company, but I would assume that some of this or all of this would transfer over to multiple insurance companies. So the first thing was that my doctor wrote a prescription. I got a lot of notes here, so I'm going to look down a few times. But my doctor wrote a prescription for my son. It was 5 to 7 test strips a day. My insurance company runs on a 28-day cycle. So that figures out to 196 test strips a month. The problem with that is obviously every month isn't 28 days. So we started to come to a problem where we were getting low or, getting too low to be comfortable every month that we were waiting for our prescription. So I contacted my insurance company and they stated that they did have a max allowed, which was 301 is what I believe they told me. But they needed a prior authorization, which I needed from the endocrine to write a new prescription. So I contacted the endocrine, let them know that we're almost running out every month and we would like them to up the prescription. So they needed some reasons to give the insurance company, and a couple reasons that we told them was our son was learning how to do the testing himself, which when you're learning how to do it, you occasionally have a mistake or an error, which is not a big deal. I even get errors sometimes. So those are two of the reasons that we gave them. Also, if you caught like a wild high or a crazy low, you would want to check it to make sure that that test strip was accurate, because I have come across where it's up in the 400s and then you retest it and then it's 140 and then you retest it again and it says 136. So I always double check if I get something that is abnormal or a high or a low that shouldn't be there. So then obviously some months have 30 or 31 days in it, which doesn't really equate to their 28-day cycle. And then sometimes you drop them, and sometimes you have other errors or other mistakes that are made, which would require you to use more test strips than you planned. If they have a high in the middle of the night or a low in the middle of the night, you want to check it, and then you want to treat as needed, and then you may want to check it in an hour or 2 hours again. So that runs into using way more test strips than you had planned. Now we use the One Touch Vario, but that's just what my insurance wants us to use. I don't prefer one over the other. I've used a couple other brands and I feel they're all pretty much close to the same. I know there's probably different settings or different things that they do, but we've gone to a CGM now, but we still do tests with test strips. So after I found out what the max allowed was, and I had my doctor rewrite a prescription, they sent it in for prior authorization. The insurance company approved that prior authorization. Now I went from 196 test strips a month to, I think it was 301 or 299 or something like that, but basically almost 100 more test strips a month, and my copay was exactly the same. So that's one way. If you're coming close to running out of test strips, I would definitely call your insurance company and see if there's anything you can do. It may be as simple as calling your doctor, getting a new prescription written up, and having them send it in for prior authorization. If it's that simple, it doesn't take very much time from you or the doctor's office. They shouldn't have any problems doing that for you because it's no money out of their pocket. So that's just one suggestion I got to look into when you are doing test strips, and that way you can maybe get a little bit extra to kind of build up and have a reserve in case something does happen. If you can't get a prescription or whatever reason, if the CVS or Walgreens or wherever you get prescriptions out, or if you get it in the mail and the mail is delayed. So I would definitely check that out. Call your insurance company, ask questions, call your doctor's office. They deal with so many insurance companies that they don't know these kind of things, and I don't really blame it on them. It would be impossible for them to know all the kind of loopholes or hoops you have to jump through to get what you need. So they just write a prescription on what they think is the best for you. But if you feel that something else is needed to be changed, then you definitely should talk to them. Obviously, none of this is medical advice. I do have a disclaimer in the notes, but definitely just talk, ask questions, and try to maybe help you out, get some extras for your reserve so you don't run out every month like we were. If you like these videos, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.